Oh, you have to do this every time? I thought this was like a one-time thing, but apparently every time you have to switch the disc to the appropriate disc. Even though it's all there. There's no disc. It's like the spoon. There is no spoon. Well, there is no disc. It's this light a little bit, so... Oh god, where was I? Oh, okay, I just come out of this gate. I feel like this is probably where we're supposed to be going. Oh my goodness, what are these things? But I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you're all having a good start to your week. Hey, could you not? Could you not do that? Yeah, that's right. Bow down. Might actually stay out here for a minute and just do a little experience farming. Doing good, how are you guys doing? I'm doing pretty good, thank you for asking, sir. Just trying to relax, rest after a long day, play some games here. Really enjoying this, but I want to play through it because... What's this battle music right now? Could really go for some ore. Let's see what happens. Much appreciated. Please give my best regards to Ladybug. I don't know what that was all about, but I will take it. But yeah, I do want to get through this so we can start on another game. Just because, like, I really want to get through and play games the whole way, but games like this take so long. I mean, you're talking 40 to 50 hours minimum, and if I'm only streaming, 2-3 hours a night, it's a lot of nights. There's a lot of nights. Oh no, back attack. And you're gonna hit me with the slow. Just learn, protect, yeah. Do you have any other sword arts besides? No, he doesn't. Oh, take that. Oh, so now you're gonna throw some fire instead. Weak. It's pretty weak. Nice. The guy said, please give my regards to Ladybug. You need to remember that if I run into somebody named Ladybug. I was trying to get them some experience because my other party of people is like level 12. And these guys are level 5. Which, I mean, they don't seem to be struggling with the battles, but... You never seem to struggle until you hit something and it's like, oh crap. I can't fight this stuff. You hit a boss and he just decimates you. Second. Sorry, I blow my nose. Allergies have been acting up, and my allergy medicine was giving me a sore throat, so I had to stop taking it. It's like you gotta deal with one or the other, and honestly, I'll take the sneezing and blowing my nose over a sore throat. Take him down. Nice. Alright. Not getting very much experience off this stuff though. I was hoping to grab a couple levels, but I think that would take way too long. Yeah, I can at least get one level. Yes. This thing's gotta be low level because they're not doing much damage to me either, so. Might be part of the reason I'm not getting much experience. We may just go in with what we've got. I was worried because at one time I got my butt kicked on that boss fight and I ended up having to go back and farm for like 30 minutes and then fight him again. Dark City Trano. Why is it a dark city? City of Nobles. We need to find out which noble has the super soft. There aren't many nobles living here. The nights are long. It's a great place for thieves. People like you turn the city into a slum. Let's steal the super soft and get this over with. Steal? How dare you? You think I'd let you commit a crime before my very eyes? How else will we get the super soft? Why, I don't know how to allow such disgraceful behavior. I never asked you to come along. Quit complaining. Don't you talk back to me, first of all. Uh-oh. Do not interrupt me while I'm talking. Steiner. Not again. Never have I dealt with such hardship during my 18 years of service. Look at you and your scoundrel. Alexandria Knight must not let such frivolous matter get to him. I must find the princess. You must have had an easy time of services if this is the rough that it's ever been. Is that a pickpocket? I should be careful. Hey, my money's gonna. Oh god, good job. Huh? Dang it. Don't go that way. Time for me to get ready and move on to a new city. Who are you? Coming for you. Oh my goodness. Active time event on every screen. It's not a very nice city. Better find Supersoft fast and get back to Alexandria. Maybe not this way. Huh? My wife? She died 3 years ago. Looking for an item that cures all petrification. Oh really? I'm doing fine, but thanks for asking. God. Thank you very much. You're still young, don't give up. Good luck. What did you say? A power belt. Nice. We might as well equip it. Bishop, the master of this mansion. Oh, well then I bet he's the one who has the Supersoft. But this is not probably what I need to be doing right now. I need to go find, what's her name? Hey, what's up, Jarka? How's it going, man? Another active time event. Must be an auction house. Maybe I can find the Supersoft here. Hey, it's that person. Is that hair? Yeah, man, I've got hair. I've got hair. A fair amount of it too now. No, I don't really do the card thing. Trying to find. Yeah, no hat, just my hair. It's been about 6 months since I've had it cut now. Oh wow. Got yourself a haircut, man. Yeah, I always had it buzzed completely off, but figure I'd let it grow out. It's a lie. Nobles pushed us around, right? That's right, they hogged all the waterfront property and forced us up into the hills. They exploited us to make their money. Can't just sit here and complain, we'll end up spending the rest of our lives in this miserable place. Power to the people. We'll never go hungry once we become nobles. Follow me, Mario. What's this world coming to? I don't know, man. I don't know. And I know she went this way. She's always one step ahead, though. She going here? Yep. As I found you, I was worried. How can I find the Supersoft when I keep having to listen to your complaints? Such harsh words. I don't think it's here anyway. Where's Marcus? I do not know. Maybe Marcus found it already. Are you coming? I'm going with or without you. That's right, Steiner. Quit your pouting. I've seen him before. But he's gone. He is gone. Hey, I was gonna go in there. Guess I can't. I was gonna slip in unnoticed. Hold on a second. Every time I move, the stupid camera loses focus. Alright, I wonder what's in here. There's something under the floor. What's that monster down there? Oh, a pet. I see people challenge it and get beat up. Okay. And 11, let's buy 2 of those. It's an upgrade, so might as well. Man. Might as well buy some upgrades while I'm here. Ooh, HP plus 10%, nice. This is that belt I just got. MP attack and counter. She's already done learning from the steepled hat, so she can put this on now. And she's done with that as well. Cool. Gotta keep that gear up. I used to be really bad about that when I played Final Fantasy games. I'd always forget to upgrade my character's gear and then it'd be so bad. I wonder why I was struggling so hard. Wait a second, I want to do that. So I guess we need to backtrack to try and find Marcus. Okay, alright, so he was here. I don't need to then buzz off. How rude. How rude. Just trying to find my friend. Hey. Sure, let's save. I don't know why the dog's chasing you though. Can't talk to the dog though. Alright, so that was just a big circle and I didn't find him. Maybe I can ask these kids. Don't tell strangers about our big plan. Guess we'll go down. Oh, shop. Okay, well, we'll buy some stuff. Gotta have at least double digits on all that stuff. 1 gil. Alright, Marcus, where did you go? Oh, he was in the inn. At last, we can say blank. When do we leave? Leave right away, so you're coming along, huh? Yeah, let's go. Boss is waiting at the dock. Boss, you mean? There's only one man we call boss. And that's Big Boss. Quiet, Steiner. I don't need your attitude. You know that breaking and entering is a crime? You need to make sure you don't steal anything else. Royal, what's up, dude? How you doing, man? We're just playing some Final Fantasy. Damn it, I am coming along. It's my duty to protect blah blah blah. Do whatever you want. You're like a broken record, Steiner. Always talking about your duty. You got any thoughts of your own? Don't you talk back to me? I you might have changed after traveling with Zidane, but you ain't changed to even know why you're here. What do you mean? Let's just go, okay? I hope you're doing good, Royal. The camera's not wanting to stay focused at all tonight. I don't know if it's because of the light, but it's too bright. Like it's like so bright when it's on 2. There's no happy medium between that and that. It's got 3 settings and they're like all super bright. Except for the one, it's like too dim. Maybe if I bring it out some like this, it's a little bit better. I was blinded myself. You can't see. All I see are spots now. Yeah, I just brought it. It's got like a flexible arm, so I just brought it a little closer to my head. How was Burmecia? Not bad, better if I didn't have to see those vermin and ugly elephant lady. Wow. Wow, that's so rude. You must be tired. It's not over yet. The rest of the vermin must be done away with. We heading to Clara then? Yes, I trust you will deliver them. Certainly, I shall prepare now. That's good. Stupid webcam. It keeps. Let me see if I. Let me open the software and just turn off the autofocus because that's getting really annoying. Controller, webcam options. Turn off autofocus. That's really annoying that it keeps going in and out. Yeah, I didn't know if you guys saw earlier while I'm thinking about it. I had posted on Twitter the next game that we're gonna play once we're finished with this is going to be Resident Evil Code Veronica X. I probably should have posted it in Discord now that I'm thinking about it, but actually I could just go find the tweet and post the tweet in Discord. Make it easy. There it is. Yeah, so I had that game. I had Code Veronica originally for Dreamcast, but the disc doesn't work. So they have it on PS4, which is surprising because normally I have to get my classic games on my PS3, but they had it on PS4 and they had it on sale for like $7. So Crystal told me to go ahead and get it, and I've not ever beaten it before. So I figured that would be pretty fun to play through on stream as well. Especially since I've streamed like most of the Resident Evil games already. By the way, did you see Pretty Lady in the crowd today? A pretty lady, shall I arrange a meeting? There's no need, the canary I've been after, she flew into my cage of her own free will. Never would I have managed running into you in a place like this, it must be fate. But you cannot rest your wings yet. Fly home to your mother, my little canary. What are you talking about? I too will welcome you home with open arms. Yeah, it should be good times. Should be good times. Hey, what's up, 4-6? How you been, man? Good to see you. What in the world am I doing? I'm assisting thieves in committing a crime. No, I must be patient. Protect the princess, escort her back to the castle, focus on your duties. Trust the queen, she would never commit an atrocity you don't even know. There must be a good reason. No thoughts of my own. Nonsense. How can I, a lowly knight, understand the queen's thinking? Need not worry about the ramblings of a criminal. Just think about escorting the princess home. Nice game. Sorry I was busy. Tried to get a new job, failed. Oh, that sucks, man. I'm sorry to hear that. That's always tough. Before I eventually ended up in my job, it took me months to find a job. Probably never see him again. He was the culprit. He pulled the princess and me into his intrigues. It was your fault, Zidane, if you hadn't treated me like a child. I wouldn't be here hunting after Supersoft to save one of your friends. Why am I doing this? Because Blank saved me? Yes, he saved me. He saved my life. Least I can do is return the favor. But I never thought about things like this before. It's a tough time we're in right now. How are we to find Supersoft in this mountain of boxes? Just find it. Yeah, I told you it would be here. Someone's coming. Oh, this is it's on PS3, but it's a PlayStation 1 game, a PS1 classic game. I can't believe I ran out of ink on a night like this. I must find more ink and go back to the observatory. Should I take care of him? Wait. Princess, no. You're... I've missed you, Dr. Todd. Dr. Todd. Princess Garnet. Dr. Todd? You know him? Dr. Todd is the highly respected scholar who tutored the princess. Ah, Master Steiner, you must be quiet or you'll wake the shopkeeper. But Princess, what on earth are you doing here? It's a long story. We're looking for Supersoft right now. There's a proper reason for this. We're not here to steal or commit any form of crime. Somebody down there? Run along. I will give you Supersoft later. Go left from the Treno entrance and continue until you find a large tower. The tower is my home. It's locked, but I shall unlock the door and await your arrival. Alright, let's go back. Thank you, Dr. Todd. I'll see you later. Oh, it's you, Dr. Todd. Ah, great timing. I ran out of ink. You should have called me. I'll get yelled at if our inventory's wrong. Princess. What were we doing? Just about to steal. So, this Tootsie's gonna give us super soft? It's Todd. A chew. Whatever. I can't believe Tantalus is at the mercy of some old man. I guess we gotta keep babysitting the princess. Still? He ain't gonna give you the super softs unless you're with the princess. That's the deal, princess. I'm asking you to take Marcus to this Todd. I was going to anyway. I'll get some rest before you go. I'm sure Ted needs time to prepare. It's Todd. I guess we're resting them. Where was it again? Wait, no, this was the shop. It was left, but left at the entrance took me here, I thought. Oh. A whole lot of money right there. Joy-Con started drifting. Ooh, that's not good. I haven't had an issue with that, but I don't really use my Joy-Cons that much. I had used my Pro Controller. I haven't really played my Switch a whole lot recently. Pokemon breeding now. Oh man. Did I ever go this way? I haven't played that yet. This isn't it either, but I was curious as to what it was. Yeah, I'll get around to trying the new Pokemon game eventually. Oh, I know. I just haven't had time. Have not had the time. This must be it here. This is definitely a tower. Mithril Dagger. Wait for Cyber Doom and damn FF Remaster. Yeah, me too. Me too. Dr. Todd. I have a feeling Dr. Todd's up to no good. Alright, Dr. Todd. Thank you for coming. Welcome to my humble abode. This is your home? Traveled quite far in search of a sponsor for my research after I departed Alexandria. Finally found one here in Treno. You've grown into a fine young woman. I am pleased to see you again. Dr. Todd, you look quite well. Ah, Master Steiner, you are escorting the princess? Yes, sir, I deeply regret my earlier actions. Still a straight arrow, aren't you? I'm sure you had your reasons, but I won't ask why. The super soft is in the box right here. Please take it. Receive super soft. Thank the good doctor. It's quite alright, Master Steiner. Is this Gaia? Yes, it's a globe of our planet, Gaia. It's not complete yet, apparently. I remember your lessons. You remember the ramblings of an old fool. Two phrases are commonly found in documents more than 500 years old. One is Jewel, the other is Summoner Tribe. But 500 years ago, the phrases mysteriously vanished from history. The archaeologist Frederick Ashe theorized that jewel refers to the pendant passed down to the ruler of Alexandria. But the pendant is much too small to be referring to the same jewel. Other research suggests a relationship between eidolons and magical stones. Dr. Todd. It's Mini Princess. Were you reading big books again? I've already read every book in this library, but I think better when I'm surrounded by old books. Really? I don't like books. You are a person of dignity. It is imperative that you study hard. I know. I was quite taken by the book you gave me. What was it called? Was it I Want to Be Your Canary by Lord Avon? Oh, full circle. Yes, that's the one. So there's a book I like after all. My. What's this, Dr. Todd? It's a globe of Gaia. It's a model of our planet. A Gaia globe? Never knew our castle was shaped like a sphere. We live on the surface, Princess. Ah yes, the stars. They inspired the theories relating stones and eidolons. That is why. Oh, I'm sorry, I was lost in thought again. It's okay. Where is my room on this globe? Oh, your room is much too small to be pointed out on this globe. What about the castle? That I can do. How long has it been? 8 years? Time passes quickly. If I haven't changed, I continue to collect and research these items. Where did you find this globe? It's an antique. It's broken, as you can see, but I use it as an observation deck. Ironic, isn't it? Looking up at the sky from inside a globe. It sure is. I don't mean to meddle in your affairs, but I'm on your side now and forever. Please tell me if there's anything I can do. Dr. Todd. I see. So the Queen's forces have already grown quite powerful. Okay, then it may be dangerous, but I shall see to it that you reach Alexandria. How? An old transportation device remodeled in case of such an emergency. This way, please. Can finally return to Alexandria. I'm coming with you. What? Why? I can reach Blank more easily from Alexandria. Yes, come with us, Marcus. Okay, Steiner? Grrr. Let's go save Blank and restore my mother to her former self. Down we go. Let's hope this isn't a big trap. Because let's face it, these things happen. Gargan Rue. This is Gargan Rue, an ancient travel route between Treno and Alexandria. Why was this thing built under a tower? Actually, Gargan Rue was in use long before even the invention of airships. The tower was built on top of the disused tunnel, but it looks fairly new. I convinced Mr. Bishop to keep this place intact. I haven't used it since it was remodeled, mind you. We must first activate the tunnel connection sequence and call the Gargant inside. Let's see, where was the sequence trigger? All I have to do is find the sequence trigger. Okay, sure. Save point, so obviously some things are gonna go down. Oh, I should have equipped Marcus's new gear before I saved. Forgot he wasn't in my party before. Chain plate. I'm gonna make sure it wasn't any better than what he was wearing. What was this thing? Start with a miss, nice. Is everything gonna miss this thing? There we go. Stomach. That was slightly unsettling. Oh, he's dead. Won't be getting the cure off. Level up. Sure. Supposed to be starting a sequence, so I mean... Immediately enter a battle. With another one of these things. Nice. Now we're getting some good experience. Nothing happened. Maybe there is another lever to find. Oh, now there's two of them. Yeah, attack him. He's got the most health. Or just do whatever you want. Oh god, this is new. Did you take my health? That's what I thought. Man, we're getting all the levels now. Go ahead and use a couple of potions. This is it, okay. What do you mean? Garganru Traino station is shaped like a circle. When you put on that lever, Gargant circles around the station continuously. I don't understand what you're saying. Better to show than tell. Okay. Whoa, what is it? It's a giant spider looking thing. What's that? Perfect timing. That is the Gargant, a giant insect that pulls this trolley. Next time we must halt the Gargant. How does one do that? I guess we'll find out after this battle. You're gonna die, clown. Oh, not the buzz. Down for the count. I was just trying to talk to Dr. Todd. Is it this lever? Are you sure we won't keep going around in circles? Reverse the connection sequence and let the Gargant out. Okay. Please look after the princess, Master Steiner. Of course. Princess is brave, but she's still young and naive. I'm concerned about her safety. Please make your own decision on the matter at hand and protect her. I am but a humble knight. I cannot exceed my authority. Is that an honest answer? You may endanger the princess if you keep telling yourself that. I shall take note of your counsel. Fare you well, princess. Take care, Dr. Todd. I must hurry. Let us out! Be safe, princess. Finally. I can reach Alexandria now. Can't even see Treno anymore. I wonder how long it's going to take. I never dreamed of going home in a vehicle like this. Dr. Todd remains a unique character. But what's wrong? It's hesitating. There's something in front of it, I bet. Princess! Holy crap. Big something. It's a big worm. I have to fight him. What's up, big perm? I mean, big worm? This thing is ugly. Oh, we're just gonna start straight off with some magic, are we? The armor break landed, so that should help some. What is this now? Gotta keep her protected. Oh, he's poisoned. Okay, I have to use an antidote on him. Well, what good is the damn shell? Stop poisoning my people. Okay, it didn't land that time. Oh man, that crit. Do I have anything for slow? I don't think I do. I have Remedy, that's the only thing I have. Putting out quite a bit of damage, but he's escaping. Hey, it's not fair. Get back here, worm. We're finally here. I think the Gargant is tired too. Never knew such a place existed in Alexandria. Where are we? Let's keep moving. That was a pretty simple boss fight, but it ran away, so I didn't even get anything for it. Is this really Alexandria? Well, it must be. How do we get out? Well, this way. Let's make haste. Wait, Steiner. I know this place. Dr. Todd told me about this place. My ancestors built this place to keep enemies from invading. Dr. Todd also said, "We can hear your stories later. The stale air cannot be good for us. And we gotta save Blank." Right, we need to hurry. Let's go, Steiner. What kind of trick is this? You really didn't do anything? I'm sure it's the queen. They fell for it. Oh god, these two again. Steiner, Captain of the Knights of Pluto, I have returned. Let us out at once. Too bad. You're all under arrest. Zorn. Thorn. Return to Alexandria to speak with my mother. Take me to my mother. Yes, we'll take you to Queen Brown whether you like it or not. Capture Princess Garnet, Queen Brown said. Ordered us, she did. What? Told you, man. Told you it was a trap. Can you stand, Freya? It's nothing. Take it easy, okay? How about you, Vivi? Yeah, I'm alright. So what now, people? They said they were going to Clara. I have no choice, we must go to Clara too. I knew you'd say that. You coming, Vivi? You think we'll learn about those black mages if we go to Clara? Yeah, I'd say we learn a lot about them as long as we follow Braun and that Kuja guy. Well, then I'm going with you. What about the princess? Dagger? I'd never forget about her. She might not be here in Burmecia, but I know we'll find her soon. Let's move out. Some say it lies in the desert west of Burmecia, but I know not whether we can enter the town itself. I've been there. By accident. We'll figure it out when we get there. Oh, Dagger. Where could you be? In Alexandria. So it should be down this way and to the right. Hey, skeletons. Ah, back attack. How lame. Ow. Yeesh. Let's go ahead and save real quick. Since we don't know what we're getting ourselves into. See what happens. Dinner consumed. That's a big tornado, it is. It's a big tornado. But welcome back, Jarka. Hope your dinner was good, man. The tempest subsides. By the gods. Come, let's go while we can. Indeed, let us press on. Whoa. That's a big tree. Jelly, I went to work with no food. That's never a good thing. It was big size, small size spaghetti for the adults, mostly spaghetti for the kid. Oh yeah, I love salad. Yeah, it's no good, man. I haven't actually had salad in a while. I've been really weary of salad ever since that lettuce made me sick. Pull the lever. What's the worst that could happen? Open the door. Phoenix down. Yeah, that was terrible, man. Hadn't ever gotten that sick from food before. But I do want to get some sometimes. Yeah, Crystal told me what to look for the next time I go. I'll just have to have her remind me about buying the lettuce. Let's just go back to your stories. Exactly. I think I'll have no choice but to buy a hamburger or something. I'm afraid to eat sushi lately because of damn Corona. Oh yeah. No, he was talking about salad. I said I haven't bought lettuce since I got sick that one time. I said, but you told me to look for whatever on the package when I buy it, because the bad lettuce was all coming from the same place. Back to your stories. Oh my god, you guys suddenly became 60. Yeah, I make that joke to her all the time. She's watching her stories. This isn't looking too good. Magician shoes? Hey. I know somebody who would like some magician shoes. What do they do? Ooh, MP plus 10%. Nice. That's grayed out. Clear-headed. What does that do? Shoes packed with magic. Clear-headed. Prevents confusion. Oh, that's a good one to have. Alright, I think I already did that, so let's go... Devil Killer. Demons. No, Antibody's good. Fetch my 210 eggs and go get me food. Think about omelet with all the eggs in Pokemon. Protecting, yeah, you gotta protect them girls, man. Come on. Level up? What? Might as well. Wait, what does Bright Eyes do? Prevents darkness. That's actually pretty good. I don't know how often I ever fight dragons. We'll stick with that for now. Still don't think he can equip anything, can he? Nope. Here. Oh wait, that's where I came from. Duh. Yeah, it's the flavor of the week, as is with most new games. It looks pretty interesting, but I've heard kind of mixed reviews on it. I added it to my wish list so I could keep an eye on it. See how it pans out. What is this? I guess if it has dragon, like you can only use that on dragons? I know how that works. Because nothing ever appears there. Yeah, take that, bird. Oh, don't swallow anybody. Oh, you dick. Alright, Freya, anytime now. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. This bird's kind of an asshole. Give me back my Vivi. Did I get him back? Okay. I was worried there for a second. Don't you take my mage. Ether, nice. Examine hole. So dark, I can't see a thing. Well, let's put our hand in the hole then. Nothing bad ever came from that. Uh-oh, sand's coming. I was trying to see if, no, I guess not, because he was swallowed. Damn bird. Ooh. Back attack, too, on top of that. Oof. Oh, nice crit. Oh, not with the buzz. No, yeah, I knew they were gonna keep coming for you. Eat spear. Wow, spear didn't do shit to him. It's pretty weak. Not the bees. God, will you guys leave him alone? Okay, cool. I was just trying to check to see if anything was in this spout that the sand was coming from. It doesn't look like it. Let's go ahead and potions. I don't think I have any high. That's why I buy so many I do have a few high potions. So I bought like 50 potions because not having any cure magic. Huh. Oh. Oh, missed it by that much. I don't know actually. This is the first time I've been back on these characters in a while. I was on the other party for a bit. I must not have it then yet. I don't think I have anything under dragon still. I had just done the Burmecia stuff and then it switched over to the other party, so this is the first time I've been back on them since. Come on, Zidane. If they even survive all this. Yeah, I didn't figure they would. I haven't actually ran into a shop in a long time on these guys. At least it feels like a long time, I guess, since I haven't played them in a bit. Don't know where I'm going. Received a tent. Oh. There's a Mog there, but I don't think I can get to him because of the sand. Oh, I can, cool. So we are almost 10 hours in. Actually, it's a little after 7. I need to go and take the dog out real quick. So let me go ahead and take a quick break to do that. So hang tight for just a few minutes, guys, and I will be right back. Okay. I am back. Thank you guys for your patience. I always like to take that one break, let the dog out, stretch the old legs, use the restroom, do all that fun stuff. Thank you guys for being here. I do appreciate it. Just a reminder, we're still raising funds for Saving Australia's Animals, helping with the WWF fund for the wildlife that has been affected by the bushfires over in Australia. We have reached our goal for that, but we're still raising funds throughout the end of the month, so the more we raise, the more we can help. So just want to throw that out there. We're going to jump back in to Final Fantasy IX here and see what kind of immediate trouble we can get into. Like, right away. What is this thing? I don't like the look of this. I do not like the look of this thing whatsoever. I kind of sucked that I already queued that up before he just did his little transform thing. I didn't even know that thing was attackable. Oof. Ow. Okay. I see what's happening here. Oh, this isn't good. Why won't you die? Are you finally gonna die? Okay. I was starting to wonder there.
riding.
What was this?
Squeeze my hog.
Hey, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Equip that now too. Alright, let's head up here. Take a look. Alright, so... Oh, of course there's a chest over there. Desert boots. They do. Earth. Protect and scan. Hold on. How do you like? I guess it doesn't matter. I was gonna see if like Freya could learn stuff, but remedy. I don't know which way I'm supposed to go. Oh, that's just a big circle. Mithril gloves. Notice me, senpai. Notice me, senpai. Notice me. That guy's awesome. Yeah, those are good for you. Let's equip that. I do appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I'm enjoying this game a lot so far. I mean, I kind of expected to. It's Final Fantasy after all. Hey, cool. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun so far. I'm gonna play through this, and then we'll play through Resident Evil Code Veronica X. Be a good time for some older games. Older, but not incredibly old. Just old enough, like me. You never played any Final Fantasy, like ever? When did the first Final Fantasy come out? It was on the original NES, so I mean, gosh. Yeah, I don't have any skills under Dragon, so obviously... 1987, wow. The first Final Fantasy came out when I was 1 year old. It's crazy. Commandos, Age of Empires, Diablo, yeah. I mean, I got into PC gaming a little later. But I mean, console gaming was my thing when I was a kid, and I was all about the Final Fantasies. I didn't really get into them until 2 and 3 on the Super Nintendo, but... Don't you buzz me, I didn't get into PC gaming until like the late 90s. Just the Mortal Kombat, Sonic and Contra. Yeah, I had the NES and the Super NES. And then the PlayStation after that. I eventually got a Genesis, but I got one of the ones that was like the Genesis on one side and the Sega CD on the other side. Alright, I need to use an ether on him. No! I'm mashing! Let's walk instead of run, I guess. No, I guess you can't. Can you not get through over there? I think we can get through down, though. Play Need for Speed there most of the time, some weird games. Splinter and I think Tekken a lot. Oh man, I played a lot of the classics on PS1. Oh, Back Attack. Like Resident Evil and Tomb Raider and Final Fantasy and oh, they drain life. That's gonna be fun. Ouch. Yeah, Crash and Spyro, those were good ones. Nice. Yeah, it doesn't look like I can get by this. Oh, it actually let me out on that side this time. Well, that works. EU didn't go well with RPGs, really? Oh, that stinks. I mean, I was probably the only person in my family who really enjoyed these kind of games anyway, but my family thought they were boring. Well, you just think you're gonna heal yourself? Is that what you think? Stop swallowing my people. Dude, why are you getting so many attacks? You're attacking like 2 or 3 times in a row. Not cool. This guy's being extra brutal this time around. Just attack. Yeah, that was a good call. I had a good friend that came from USA, so he taught me a lot. I mean, Diablo was his idea, Dune, Civilization. Yeah, Final Fantasy I watched and never actually played. I gotcha. Yeah, that's a PS1. We had like Resident Evil, we had Tomb Raider, Crash. Siphon Filter was another one I had. Oh, I should use the high potion. Oh well. Final Fantasy VII, Final Fantasy Tactics. We had some sports type games too that I can't really recall off the top of my head. Had Jet Moto. Oh man, Jet Moto. See, I never had Chrono Cross. I have Chrono Cross now on the PS3, which I streamed a couple times, but I never bought it back in the day. Alright, I'm getting real tired of these birds. Just saying. Yeah, there were a lot of really good games on the PS1. Oh, you and your healing, you're gonna be just as annoying as the last one. Really? You're just gonna back-to-back heal yourself? I'm not down with that, just so you know. I'm gonna try and attack, try to get him down as fast as I can. Good call. Yeah, I played a ton of Diablo 2. Like I said, I didn't get into to PC gaming until the late 90s, and that was I played StarCraft, I played Diablo 2. I played plenty of shooters. I used to play like Half-Life, Counter-Strike, Team Fortress Classic, Lineage 2. I played that a ton, but I mean that was much later. That didn't come out until like 2004. Oh wait, chest. Really have to go around the back. Lame. Yeah, the God of War games. PS2. PS2 was such a great system. I think PS2 is still like the #1 selling console still to this date. It's ridiculous how many PS2s were sold. Are you just gonna heal the hell out of yourself too? Oh no, you're just gonna immediately swallow someone. Great, fantastic. I was going to the trance afterward. God. I think PS4 is like 3rd or something. I don't even know. Let's see. Would you knock it off, please? Alright, there you go. Yeah, PlayStation 2 is the #1 with 157 million units. Nintendo DS is #2 with 154 million. Game Boy is 118 million. This one's actually a little out of date, but having trouble finding like a new one. I doubt Wikipedia is up to date. It usually isn't. But yeah, but it's still the same though. PlayStation 2 is #1, Nintendo DS is #2, Game Boy is #3, PlayStation 4 is #4, then PlayStation, then the Wii, then the PS3, then the Xbox 360, and so on down the line. The Xbox One is below all of those, and the PSP, 3DS, NES, Switch, and SNES. So Xbox says Sony and Nintendo are not real competition anymore because they got freaking schooled and ran away. Yeah, I mean, let's face it, it's Microsoft. Like, they're gonna be all right. But I think it's smart though, because yeah, the Game Pass stuff is awesome. I mean, between like the One and the PC, and yeah, that's exactly Jarka. Like for me, I don't really need an Xbox anymore moving forward because I can get the games on PC. Oh man, I forgot to heal up. Let's go ahead and use a potion on you. Yeah, it's just kind of the way it goes. I mean, for me, this generation, my PS4 was definitely my most played out of all the consoles. I barely used my Xbox One because they just didn't have the exclusives, and it's like just play everything on my PlayStation or my PC. And then yeah, the Switch came out. Get all my Nintendo games, and I get a fair amount of indie games on there too. Yeah, Nintendo's just like every generation we're gonna do something completely different. From like the GameCube moving to the Wii and beyond, it was just like every generation you didn't know what to expect from Nintendo. It's out of mana on Vivi already. I mean, the fact that the Switch has already outsold the Xbox One is pretty crazy considering how many years the Xbox One came out before the Switch. We made it. Oh, I mean, I love it. Like, I actually really liked my Wii U. It wasn't perfect, but I thought it was a good system, and I loved the Switch. So, no complaints here. Might you be Lady Freya? Indeed I am. We have awaited your coming, my lady. How did you come to know my identity? The king of Burmecia has requested that we guide you to him. Long live the king, take me to him immediately. At once, my lady. Zidane, I shall go see the king. Why not take this chance to rest? Yeah, that's a good idea, for sure. This way, my lady. I think they're gonna stick with Switch Portable. Yeah, I mean, shoot. It's a smart move, because I mean, the Vita failed horribly, which is sad, because I actually really loved my Vita. I still use it from time to time, just they didn't give it the support that it needed. And then of course, you know, Microsoft doesn't really have a mobile system of any kind. They're doing their streaming service now, which I guess we'll see how that goes. This is our source of water. I shall elaborate later on how we have water up here. Oh, okay. Now for our next stop. And this is the liveliest part of our town. There's no market today, so the usual crowd is gone. Let's move on. Probably could have skipped the tour. One will bring the blessings of water to our humble town. Use the power of the sandstorm to pump water up from the ground. Okay, we'll go see the observatory. We have Xbox, Snail, the cloud, streaming. Yeah, I mean, they've got the resources. It really feels like that's just the way they're going overall. They would rather be into doing the services, you know, with Game Pass and the cloud streaming service and all that. We observe our protector, the sandstorm, and here we pray to it. Next is the cathedral, the last stop on our tour. The high priest who brings peace to our souls resides in the cathedral. King of Burmesian laid a fair meeting inside this building. It also houses the harp, whose magic stone powers the sandstorm. Let's make our way back. Well, I have a feeling something bad's gonna happen with that. And that concludes the tour. Thanks a lot. Bye. Where can we rest up here? Oh, Vivi. I was gonna look over here, but there's a giant sinkhole. Oh, hey. We're meeting in Burmecia. If there's anything I can do, just ask me. Oh, here we go. Ooh, that's nice. Flame staff or ice staff? Mithril armlet. Couple of those. Thunder gloves. Ooh. Such an old game, though graphics still holds good. It's probably, yeah. I was saying that last time I played that it has held up quite well. Just buy all the upgrades. No new weapon upgrade for Zidane though. What am I wearing? Steepled hat. Cool. Not done learning these yet though, so I'm gonna have to wait on that. I want to finish learning these things before I... Ooh, auto potion, dang, that'd be nice to have. I gotta wait though. Will we ever see Burmecia again? I don't know. If we can save the world. Yeah, I guess we'll stay. We were supposed to rest, so... Don't hate me. Yeah, I saw that. It still upsets me to this day. I was so looking forward to that game. Pointy-headed devil. Don't come any closer. Whoa, don't be mean to Vivi like that. Let me go save him. Hey, where'd he go? Okay, well, never mind then. Need to get it even if illegally. Yeah, I think they said they got it off of a, an Xbox dev kit or something. You killed my father. What? Wow. This is pretty cold. A bit touchy today, aren't we? He's one of the demons that sacked Burmecia. I haven't heard anyone. Well, I tried to go back down there and help him, but he wasn't there, so... I'm not a Burmecian. Sorry to inform you. We're in conflict with Burmecians, yeah. Let's go see what's going on in here. That's me. So to convey the following, Zidane. It may take some time, so please wait at the end. I did. I rested at the end. I ain't got all day to wait on you, Freya. Got places to go. Things to do. Shit, let's stock back up, I guess. Trouble, I don't know what that is, but let's grab a few. Finished Jedi Fallen Order. Oh yeah, I finished that a while back. Yep, beat it. It was a lot of fun. Enjoyed it thoroughly. What's the matter? The antlion's mauling a kid. The antlion is usually so docile, how could it? We gotta teach that beast a lesson. This calls for immediate action. I shall inform the High Priest at once. Hey buddy, where are you going? I was so damn lazy. Yeah, it was quite awesome. You there, give me a hand if you think you're good enough. I think I'm just gonna go in here. Trying to find Vivi. Vivi, where are you, Vivi? Guess he's not here. Let's go ahead and save. Well, I guess we'll go look at this antlion. I have any idea where that guy went though. There he is. What the hell? Ah, help me. No. Hang in there, champ. We're gonna save you. I just got here. He's fine. Like hell, I'm fine. Might it be Prince Puck? Freya, where you been? Grr. Oh god. That hurt, you stupid jerk. Oh, here we go. Holy crap. I didn't even get a chance to like equip my new stuff on anybody else or anything. It's a bummer. have been nice to get the party back together to equip my new items before this fight. I guess we'll have to make do. Ouch. That was painful. Ow. I don't know what trouble does, but it's not a good thing from the looks of it. Bought some of these things just for the hell of it, and I'm glad I did. Oh god, this is really bad. Oh, nice 4-6. That's awesome, man. Stop throwing the trouble mucus. I'm gonna run out of all that crap I just bought. Oh god, that was brutal. Oof, this isn't gonna be good. $60 eggs left, no shiny. That sucks, man. Last high potion. God, the sandstorm is so annoying. Not be allowed to use that so often. How much life do you have? Good lord. Okay. Sheesh, I was gonna say, man. Zidane alone just did like 2,300 damage to him over those few hits. Ooh. Hey Freya, what's up? Heard that your highness disappeared upon leaving Burmecia. Yeah. Let's go at once to the cathedral to inform his majesty. My old man, huh? Just tell him I said hi. Well, okay then. Take care, Vivi. He's the first friend I ever had. I gotta tell him something. That was a brutal fight, man. King of Burmecia, I see, so you saw Puck, eh? As mischievous as ever, your majesty. Haven't seen him in ages. Heard his highness left Burmecia 1 month after me, that makes it 3 years. And yet both you and Puck decided to return to me in this time of danger. I'm grateful. Freya, we shall conduct an ancient ceremony to strengthen the sandstorm. Surely no enemy of ours would attack with the powerful storm protecting Clara. And with the help of a dragon knight like you, the storm should grow even more powerful. Ceremony from the time when Burmecia, they were one I understand. Then I met with utter failure when trying to defend Burmecia. I will not allow Braun to exert her will upon us any longer. You've changed, Freya. I didn't think you were so strong when I first met you. Could not bring peace to Burmecia and thus fulfill Sir Fratley's wish. An interesting question. About what? But now all I can do is protect this beautiful place. Protecting her is the best thing you could do for yourself. Doing so will help me. Well, sounds like a win-win then. Still have a bad feeling that this is gonna go horribly wrong. It's like a rain dance, but it's a sandstorm dance. Do 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 do. Feeling like late with jobs. You have a job now that allows me a lot of free time until I was good. And I love games. My dream is always to make a game. Seems it's hard maybe to push all my time to there. Yeah, I mean that's a tough one. Well, weren't you going to school? Like, are you still going to school, or are you done with school? They are getting down. Got 3 semesters left. So finish all the main coding courses. I mean, when you finish school, will that help you get to where you want to go? The strings have snapped. I told you something was going to go wrong. Terrible omen this is. It's bad. It's real bad. Can't believe the sandstorm disappeared. Not really, it's easier to get a job that's never 100%. Yeah, well yeah, for sure. What happened? I don't know. I just didn't know if like what you were going to school for was something that like you're already doing, or if it was something like you were going to school so that you could pursue something else. Never witnessed anything like this since we settled here. On the harp there's a magic stone. Since ancient times we've used the power of the stone to control the sandstorm. Perhaps someone is trying to invade. They are. You may be right. I only hope our enemies don't come up the trunk. Well, I mean, if that's what their plan is. How dare they imprison us like this, those wretched court jesters. Zoran and Thorn will never get away with this. Can't believe I got dragged into this. No one asked you to meddle in our affairs. Yeah, that's right. Have a good brain, I guess it wasn't that hard, just when... Well, yeah. I mean, it all depends on what you want to do, man. It's pretty sad getting backstabbed by your own queen. This is all some kind of mistake. I know the queen. She would never betray me. Wishful thinking. Who knows what she's going to do to the princess? I must save the princess at all costs. Where is the princess? With the queen? Wonder if Mother will even listen to me. Why did she attack Burmecia? Why did she arrest us like this? I must be sincere with her. Don't think that's gonna work. It's not gonna play out the way you want it to. She hasn't been herself lately. Actually, she's been acting rather strange since my birthday last year. Clearly she's trying to take over the world. Gaming is something that doesn't exist at the Raid Shadow Legend Company. Oh, like where you're at? I like Dagger, yeah, me too. I've really enjoyed the story so far. The same day that tall man visited us, maybe he had something to do with it. Come to think of it, that was when things began to change. Dr. Tot left Alexandria shortly afterwards too. What happened that day? Queen Brown summons you. Come with us. What? How dare you speak to me like that? Quiet. With us you are coming, and that is that. What was that phrase? Oh yeah. Get off me, you scumbag. What was that? I do not understand. These two, man. Enough now, come with us. Darling, there you are. Where were you? I've been worried sick. Here, come closer. There's something I need to ask you. What is it? I will tell you anything you wish to know. Is it true that you were responsible for the destruction of Burmecia? Oh, well, no wonder you look so concerned. That is far from the truth. Psh. See, those Burmecian rats have been plotting to destroy Alexandria for some time. I couldn't just wait for them to attack and destroy our precious kingdom, so I had no choice but to take initiative. Is that really the truth? Of course. I would never lie to you. I don't believe her. I don't believe you. Why wouldn't you believe your mother? May I also play a part in this act? Act? It's an act from a beautiful play. There is a knight on a white horse, and a beautiful princess is a tale of tragic love. Overcome by grief, the princess must sleep for 1,000 years. I've seen you before. It appears we were destined to meet again. The hell? I'll take you to a world of dreams. So, like this guy's all behind everything? Impudent little girl. Zorn, Thorn. Prepare to extract the Eidolons from Garnet. What? The Eidolons? This shit is getting deep. Belated happy birthday, princess. Hee hee hee. Hee hee. 16 years old, the princess has become. Draw the Eidolons from her finally we can. Eidolons of eternal life, Eidolons of infinite power. Arise from the 16-year sleep. Let there be life, let there be light. time has come, the time is now. Come forth, Odin, warrior of the dark. Odin? What? These little jesters. Yeah, now we're back. It's this jumping around is killing me. I want to know what happens. What are you doing here? Tell me, why do you think the sandstorm disappeared? I don't know. I was surprised that there even was a sandstorm. Did you know the sandstorm was here for 1,000 years? And all that time it never disappeared, not even once. Perhaps Braun is behind all this. What about that guy who was with Braun? That man, I wonder who he was. And I'm going to head down and find out why the sandstorm disappeared. Hey, I was thinking the same thing. Let's go together. I'm gonna go find Vivi. I'll meet you at the town entrance. Oh cool, I can equip her new stuff now. Haven't learned level up yet though. Cool. Took you so long. I just had to change my gear. I couldn't find Puck. I wonder if he went down the trunk. Failed Bermesia. I won't fair clear no matter the cost. Cool. Now we can also check Vivi's equipment. Nice. We're in business now. Down the trunk we go. Where we stop, nobody knows. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. And the sand pit stopped. Alexandrian soldiers? What? They're already almost to the top, you guys. It's not good. It's not good. Ouch. Vivi looks like the mage from He-Man. The black mages in Final Fantasy have historically looked very similar to him, like all the way back to the early games. Yeah, take that. Oof. The damage with that new spear. I don't waste any more MP. Oh, ran away. Right, you better run. Okay, he just learned Devil Killer, so that should mean I can replace something on him. Yeah. Nice. Oh man. It's coming out of the woodwork. I love how they have like breastplates, but no pants. God, the damage is so good. Nice. They're everywhere. Levels. Nice. Actually, go ahead and use a couple potions real quick. A moment in Zidane? Those Alexandrian villains back there. Weren't they too few in number to constitute a determined attack? Yeah, I thought so too. Bingo. Hey, it's Puck. The town's in trouble, you gotta come back, please. No, my fears were true. Come on, you deadweights, hustle. You heard him, let's go. Should have cut the bridge or something. Ah, they fell for it. Oh god. It's the mages. Damn. Why are you just standing there and taking it? Please save us. Are there really that many? They just keep coming. Alright, let's do this. Oof, Vivi. Damn. Ah. Over here. God, we're gonna have to fight everything, aren't we? Everything. Hi. How are you? Good to see you. Alright. What I have, what's Lancer do? That's pretty... She's like, nope. I'm out of here. That's pretty awesome, honestly. Oh no, not the magic. Oh, that actually didn't hurt so bad. Hold on, hold on. Oh, one sec, guys. Okay. Let's get back into this. It's non-stop. We're just gonna have to take them all out, I guess. Would have been nice to heal, though. Oof. Oh, nice. Hey, he learned auto potion already? Pound's in trouble. I was hoping to give me a minute to use some items or something. Enemy scenes of fighting back with the demons keep coming. We fled, unable to resist any longer. Damn those Alexandrians. I don't honestly know. Oh, here we go. Item. Let's go ahead and use an ether too. Oh wait, ability. Whip. Good one. Have you seen my husband? No, I sure haven't. And he's gone. Well, they just came from the stairs on the right, so you won't get by me. That's right, you can't stop me. Alright, let's deal with these fools. This should take out the black mage. I don't want to waste all Vivi's MP though. That'll actually hurt. And they ran anywhere. Hold on 1 second, I have to sneeze. Alright. Thank you, 4-6. I think I can equip something else on Freya now. Didn't I wait on something because... Yes, yes. I guess up the stairs? I don't honestly know. What? You heartless bastards. Like, she was already in the clear, she could have just went. I'll take my MP. And why? You haven't even used the spell yet. Just to make me angry? I knew it wasn't over yet. We like this place very much. Yeah, this isn't really a good time for this. Where's the high priest? Where's the king? We don't know. Everyone inside now. They're everywhere. Minions of evil, you have gone too far. My spear will purge this land of you. Oh, is it what's his name? Shall fall like leaves in the wind under the force of my blade. Is it the one that Freya was looking for before? Forget his name. Now run. I don't know who you are, but I owe you one. Fratly, yeah. I have missed you so much. Began my search for you immediately after you left Bermesia. Where have you been all these years? To what corners of the world have you traveled? My dear Fratly. I climbed the highest mountains only to hear rumors of your victories. I searched the deepest valleys only to find your footsteps, but I never found you. And in the end, I heard something unbearable. Freya, you say? I believe this is the first time we have met. What did you just say? I'm sorry, but I cannot remember you for the life of me. You jest. You cannot have forgotten me. It's me, Freya, Freya of Bermesia. I'm sorry. No. Hey, wait a minute. You can't be serious. It's Freya, your lost love. How could you forget her? Well, say something. That's enough, Zidane. What? Been searching for this guy for years, and now he's right here. Fratley. You remember me, the king of Bermesia? Not at all, I'm afraid. Impossible. Have you forgotten everything that has passed? Then let me ask you this. What has brought you back to Bermesia? Is it not because you learned of the crisis here in Clara, whose people are our brothers? As a matter of fact, I'll tell you. Prince Puck. I found Fratley during my travels around the world, and you guessed it, he didn't know who I was, or even who he was. When Bermesia was attacked and he heard Clara was in danger, his faint memories as a Dragon Knight called him back here. Dragon Knight. Yes, I was once called that, but now that is all I can remember. Fratley. I must go. This is like a soap opera up in here. Freya, aren't you gonna follow him? No. Happy simply knowing that Sir Fratley still lives. I'm sorry, Freya. I knew you weren't ready to see him, but with Clara under attack and all. I need no such courtesy, Highness. Well, I'm gonna go after Fratley later. Damn. Wait, Puck. I have not seen you in ages. What? That was Puck? So what happened? Oh, poor Freya. What's the matter, Freya? Are you crying? Yeah. It's getting deep. Are you crying? Haha, what irony. To find the man of who I dreamt endlessly, only to discover that he cannot remember who I am. Come, Zidane, the enemy's hand has not been stilled. We must regroup. Freya. Eek! Damn, we could have used Fratley's help against her. Have mercy. Pathetic rodents. You fail to grasp the true power of this jewel. Our magic stone. Now that I have this jewel, I'm through with your city. Wait, halt, villain. Beatrix. She's on the run. Get back here, woman. Think you can get away? Get away? Ha ha ha. You're a bigger fool than I imagined. Have you forgotten how badly I beat you back in Bermesia? So you are more the fool for not finishing what you started. You're gonna pay. Allow me to shatter your delusions of grandeur. Oh god. Yeah, this didn't go well for us last time. Oh god. Insta-death. It's like, I done told you guys. I done told you guys. That's what you get for talking shit, Zidane. I'm just saying. That's right, I already used all my, It's just not fair. Yeah, we're not gonna survive this. Let's just go out swinging. Zidane. So much damage, dude. So much damage. It's like, what am I supposed to do? Well, I think that's a good place as any to call it a night. Damn. That's crazy. That is just craziness. Oops, I didn't mean to click that. I was trying to open my Twitch to see if anyone was online. It doesn't actually look like any of the team members are on tonight. Yeah, I had fun, guys. I appreciate you being here. It's been a wild ride with this game, I'll tell you. That is for sure. But yeah, I appreciate you guys being here. Yeah, I usually stop around this time of night. Gives me a little time to relax before bed. Yeah, thank you guys. I hope you all have a good rest of your night, good day tomorrow, and all that good stuff. I'll be back. Be back tomorrow. We'll pick it back up. Hopefully, we'll have a little more luck tomorrow night. But yeah, you guys have a good one, and I will catch you all later.